What's good, everybody? You already know who this is. In case you don't know who this is none other than the great deity himself, King Agami, ThatKidAigami. Um, like I said, who shows up, who don't, whatever. Like I said, it's gonna be part of a video, so it is what it's gonna be a part of a video. I am gonna upload this on YouTube, and probably have it as a highlight on Twitch. So my bad. Like I said, I'll let her know that how because it shows her first and last name on her messenger. But yesterday, I was just sleeping, because I was basically playing Warzone with Prince and Emirates and stuff like that, whatever it may be. Woke up this morning, my phone was just flooded with notifications and shit like that. Hold on, before I even get into any of this, give me a second. Hold on. Alright, anyway, before I even get into any of this, I'm just gonna let this be known here and now. A lot of people, quote unquote, assume that a person like myself is like bad people or bad friend, this, that, the third, make it be. And honestly, at this point, I'm just like, if I'm bad people and if I'm a bad friend, cool, whatever, I don't even give a shit anymore. Because at the end of the day, I got proof and evidence on every last person that basically ever said that towards me. I'm not gonna lie to you. As much as I do nice things for people, handing people stuff that basically come out of my pocket, doing stuff in their little streams and whatever it may be, but apparently I'm bad people and I'm not a good friend for some odd reason. Apparently I treat my friends like shit for some odd reason. I don't know how. Honestly, at the end of the day, I don't let people like that get to me, and that type of shit don't really bother me. I'm not gonna hold. But it is what it is, and honestly, like I said, I'm still gonna do me. And if I was such a bad person, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. But like I said, I'm just gonna let people assume that they so-called quote-unquote know me IRL, knowing that not one person on social media know what I do IRL. Just because I share it on the internet doesn't mean I'm telling y'all everything. Some shit that people don't like to tell me, just like I don't like to tell them. Just like I don't tell them about my past and all this other shit. I just give you a snippet. But people quote unquote act like they know a person IRL. But like I said though, you only know me by the internet, and you hardly even know me by the internet. But like I said though, at the end of the day, I just let people like that just keep hating at this point, because they already been doing that for the longest. Every time I post stuff on my story, even if I buy something, I'll basically say truth about human beings and how stupid they is and shit like that, But like I said though, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna do me, and I'm still gonna just grind my platforms. Cause like I said, I don't have time for people, and I really don't got time for the bullshit when it comes to like this little pointless ass drama shit that they do. Cause like I said though, they feel like every time like I do a stream, or if I call somebody, apparently quote unquote is drama. It's like, I'm not Soulja Boy, okay? I'm not Tectone, okay? I'm not Low Tier God, alright? I'm not like DDG or Kaya Sinat or Your Rage or any of these. I'm not any of these people that basically call on the stream and just start talking about people every day 24/7. It's been a hot minute since I did a Just Chatting, and I'm doing Just Chatting not because no dumb shit like that, but I'm doing it because of a friend that I lost for 12 years, man. A friend that I lost 12 years. But apparently, people on the internet gonna assume that I'm bad people or whatever it may be, or I'm a bad friend. I'm just like, I don't even care anymore. Honestly, like I said though, I know what I do for people. I know what I give back for people. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I said though, I don't even give a fuck what people say at this point. You know? So it is what it is. That's why I don't let the shit worry me. Like I said, you could talk about me. You could post me on your story. I honestly don't give two fucks. I really don't care. Because at the end of the day, you're still watching me. You're still obsessing over me. And you're still pocket watching me. You know? So, it is what it is. I don't know what else to say on that. But, like I said, whatever people want to believe, that's on them. I don't care. But if I stop doing stuff or stop doing shit for people, I'm in the wrong. Or basically, I'm really a terrible person because I just don't do shit for people no more. You know? But, yeah, anyway. Back to the main topic. So, yesterday, I was just chilling, playing Call of Duty. You know, whatever. And, yeah, man, it's just, I don't know, I just felt like I had like a bad gut. Not like I had something bad I was feeling. And I was like, and it's crazy because it was thunderstorming and it was bad weather. And I just feel like when that type of stuff happens, it's like something bad's about to happen or something bad really just happened, you know? And, yeah, because I texted Veronica, like, yeah, like, if I'm not mistaken, I texted her, like, a couple of weeks ago because I had wanted to tell her and Justice something important. Then I got a text message from her today, as y'all could see, saying that, you know, she been going through a lot, and that she said that Justice no longer with us. And you know how when people say something about a particular person not with us, it could go different ways with that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're not together. Maybe they divorced. Maybe, you know, whatever. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what you mean? Like, what happened? And then, you know, right here, she said that he passed away this morning. And I'm just like, man, dog, come on, dog. Don't play with me like that, bro. You know, like, that shit, like, you know, that's nothing to joke about. Because, you know, a lot of people, you know, make jokes on that shit, and that's kind of fucked up, you know. But it seemed like she was being dead ass serious because she you know, as y'all can see, she called me. But before, like I said, I ain't calling in private. I added her in the group. And I had called up Law on his phone, and we was talking. I said, yo, bruh, I got some, like, you know, I got some news I want to tell you. And I told him to join the group call. So I told him. But before I even told Law, called up Prince, and I called up Vanessa. And then I hit up Rage. I text Rage. I say, hey, Rage, come in the call, whatever. He was, I think he was at work or something. I don't know. I don't remember. And this was yesterday, actually, yo. But, like I said, man, I ain't know. Because, like I said, when people say, you know, no longer with us, you know, like I said, that can go many ways, you know. But, she told me that she found the shirt that he wore it before he, you know. I'm going to tell y'all what happened on that part. But I'm just going by these messages real quick. But, yeah, she said she found the shirt that he wore it before, you know, it happened this morning. And, yeah. That's pretty much the shirt that he was wearing. But, I'm going to show y'all what he looks like. And I'm going to just, you know, talk about all the good and moments and stuff like that. So this is him. This is Justice Rivera. And this is the guy that basically passed away yesterday. Like I said, when I tell y'all that when he was like one of the best people I recruited back in the day on PS3 era, on Black Ops 2, he was always that person that always tried out like the new members. Whenever new members wanted to come into the clan and stuff like that, because we had a clan back in the day called Dokarochi, or basically called Orochi for short. But yeah, like I said though, he was like my best man when it comes to recruitments and shit. But like I said, that's beside the point. So let me tell y'all what happened. So apparently, he was going through a lot of problems, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it was those times where he would get angry and just start doing crazy shit to a point that he would start hold on, my dog acting stupid right now. Back up here. Alright, back to what I was saying. My bad, my dog was acting dumb right now. But long story short, he was like one of the best people that I had to basically recruit members of my clan back in the day on PS3 era. I ain't gonna lie to you. We did have like our little fallouts back then. There would be times where I was going through depression and suicidal as well too, cause he go through those types of shit as well. But his was probably more worse than mine's. But yeah, I was going through those types of shit back in the day to a point that I just wanted to drop the clan. So I dropped the clan, and I was I didn't really drop it. It was just like I just wanted to take a break from it. And then I left. Like we had like a little group chat on Messenger, so I got rid of it. Well, I just got rid of myself, basically. I just left, and then I just wanted to take a break. And then, there was times like me and him went at it back then because, over the leadership thing and stuff like that, or whatever it may be. But, like I said, though, we had we had our little disagreements, our fallouts and shit. Even back then, and a couple of years back, ever since me and him started back talking again. But, like I said, though, I still had love for him. I always talk about him a lot. I'm pretty sure most of y'all pretty much be hearing me on my streams when I be playing these games and shit like that. I be bragging about him, talking about, oh, yeah, I have open arms for him. If he ever does decide to come back. Because back then, not too long ago, last year actually, apparently he had a birthday that came up and we didn't know anything about it. I don't know. He just basically unfriended me and Law and a couple other people. But he kept my this other dude I know for 12 years, Isaac. He kept him as a friend. But I hit his wife up and I was like, yo, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, why, he unfriended us and stuff like that. And she was like, oh, well, he made it where he felt like nobody didn't cared about him or, had arms for him or whatever it may be. And I was just like, I never stopped caring for this dude. Like I said, this dude was basically like a brother to me. He was basically like family. Losing him, it's like, bro, losing Justice is like losing a Paul Walker. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I can basically compare him to so many animes that's basically just like me to him. Like, for example, I'm Naruto, he's Sasuke. I'm Goku, he's Vegeta. I'm Midoriya, he's Bakugo. You know what I'm saying? He's fucking... I'm Mikey from Tokyo Revengers, he's Dragon. You know what I'm saying? Now we basically lost him. Like, we lost him yesterday. He's basically like Lucifer, and I'm Sandaphone. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, and it's crazy because I'm never, like, I really wish basically he would actually talk to us, man, like, before any of this shit went down. He felt like he was a burden. He felt like, because apparently he was getting dementia. That's what his wife was telling us, and he was scared of getting old, and that he didn't want to, like, depend on other people. He wanted to depend on himself, and which I respect and I understand that, and which that she didn't mind taking care of him because she would take care of him from the jump. She been taking care of him since day one, like a real woman should. Cause like that's not a lot of women out there basically actually willing to take care of a man. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that she really loved him a lot. She really loved him. She got like 3 kids, Two of them is basically his stepkids, and one of them is actual child, man. And it's kind of hard to be, and it's crazy because she told us that yesterday that she was going to let them know Sunday what happened. So basically, like I said, though, he just didn't feel like living no more, I guess, and then he just ended himself. He basically, what I mean about he ended himself, he was by if I'm not mistaken, what she told us, he was by a friend house, and he was drinking, knowing that one of the alcohols that he was drinking, he was not supposed to drink. I forgot what the name of it was. I literally forgot the name of the alcohol, but he was supposed to drink that, but he drank so many of them to a point that his split personality came out. And apparently, I remember, because like I said, though, he been talking about this longer, like every day, every time me and him be playing Modern Warfare or any of the old Call of Duties, that apparently his split personality, that's when the Joker comes out, because he see himself as the Joker. And if y'all don't know what the Joker is, basically from DC Universe. The same guy that basically Batman been fighting, and that's pretty much his arch nemesis. So, yeah, his split personality came out. He took one of his friend's weapons, and basically he just shot himself, man. Yeah, he just shot himself. Like I said, it hurts a lot. Like, it really hurts a lot that, like, I tried my best to reach out to this man, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. I tried reaching out to him on TikTok. I couldn't reach out to him on Instagram because his old Instagram was basically socialized with his old number, knowing that he has a new number, so I can't really reach out to him even if I wanted to, But the only place I could have reached out to him is on TikTok, because apparently I seemed like he had access to it, and PlayStation, but he didn't want to respond. And I tried responding. I basically tried reaching out to Veronica, just like, hey, can I, and she was like, oh, he's doing good, whatever. But in my eyes, I feel like he wasn't really doing good, bro. He wasn't really doing good, because, like I said, dude, he went from, like, nobody didn't care for him, knowing that all of us in this group chat that known each other for 12 years strong, from Black Ops 2 days, actually gave a fuck about this dude, man. Especially me, I actually gave a fuck about this dude a lot. And for him to leave, man, to leave this earth, dog, it sucks, man. Like, it really does. So, like I said, I just been, like I said, when I heard the news yesterday, man, I just felt like I couldn't even eat, my nigga. That's how bad it was, I said, I couldn't even eat, dog. I was trying to play, like, Call of Duty with Prince and them. I ain't feel like playing it. That's how bad it was. Then on today, I just slept all day. I literally slept all day, man. I slept all the way till, like, 9 o'clock. So it just, like I said, it's hard, man. It's hard that you lose a good friend that you basically known for a long time and you actually gave a fuck about, It's kind of hard. And it's hard to let that shit go. Because, like I said, you're not going to find somebody better like him in this world, dog. But I got a couple of videos he got a couple of videos with me and him on his channel, and then we had the little clan channel that we had since Modern Warfare 2 days, called by TGN, because it was Orochi, but it's TGN and shit. But I don't know, man. It just, like I said, it's crazy, dog. It went from like movie actress, your favorite movie actress, from your favorite singers, just basically just eradicating themselves, man. Like, that's how terrible and bad it is, And then a friend that you really saw family, you know what I'm saying? That you know for a long time, dog. That shit hit different, bro. It really hits different. But like I said, though, for people that basically saw him as well too, but for people that actually saw him as a bad friend or whatever it may be, like I said, Justice was never a bad friend. Like I said, he always had my back. He basically not Prince, but Justice basically like a prince. But the only difference is, though, like I said, though, we've been hanging out with each other every day when it comes to Call of Duty. Then on top of that, like I said, though, whenever he had problems, he was there. I was there for him. Just like if I had problems, he was there for me. If anything, basically, Prince is basically doing the same shit that Justice doing. Basically, I had his back, he had my back. If I went through tough times, he was there for me. Just like if he went through tough times, I was there for him. You basically just say he's just like the reincarnation of him, but you know. But like I said though, bro, just like I said, dog. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm sorry, dog, if I wasn't really there for you. Like I said, man, I tried my best. I tried my best to reach out to you, man. But I promise you this, though. I promise you this, though, Justice, dog. You won't. I'm gonna tell you this straight up, dog. You ain't gonna be alone. You're not gonna be alone, bro. Because if my time ever comes, dog, I'm gonna be right there with you. I know. I'm probably talking stupid in my stream right now, but at the same time, like I said, though, man, you ain't gonna be alone, bro. I'll be joining you, bro. I promise you that. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but I'll be joining you real soon. Like I said, man, it just sucks, man. It's just like I let so many people on the internet just get to me and shit, and I should be worrying about the people that's more important to me, you know? And it fucking hurts, dog. Even when them times where basically, I remember that time that he had a birthday and he posted on his TikTok, and he wanted to do like a little donation and shit like that. Or he wanted, he didn't really mind what type of donation. It could have been $1, $2, $5, doesn't matter, as long as, anything would have been appreciated with him. And then they had like a couple of dumbasses basically comment under his post, calling him broke and saying that, oh, you grown for begging for money, this, that, third. And I'm pretty sure those same people right now as we speak, that's probably, even if they do watch the stream or whatever it may be or whatever, they probably clapping their hands right now, talking about, oh, look at it, he finally just not. For those same people, I'm not gonna lie to you, but for those same people that basically was fucking with him when it comes to like his birthday or anything like that, like I said though, y'all wouldn't be doing that shit towards me. I promise you that. Cause I will kill you, motherfuckers. And I put that on my fucking life, dog. I will kill you, bitch ass niggas. Y'all disrespecting him because he basically posting on his TikTok, on his post, just basically just accepting any donation, and y'all over here want to make fun of him because for the simple fact is like he literally said that he didn't mind whatever y'all send him. He would have been grateful for $1. Y'all won't be assholes towards him. It's ridiculous, man. It's just fucking hurts, dog. It really fucking hurts that you lost a fucking best friend, dog. That basically was just basically family to you, bro. But this is his YouTube channel. Yeah, this is his YouTube channel. I know one of the videos me and him had on his channel was Rocket League. Yeah, see, look, TGN. Like I said, we had the clan TGN and stuff like that. Yeah. So, like I said, we had like, Like I said, bro, just oh, but yeah, Prince and Law, y'all, well, one at a time at least. But y'all wanna share y'all little moments that y'all had with him?
Um, uh, okay, I guess I'll go first then.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'll say a few words. Oh, there we go. I put the music in the message group thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
I played at the end of the stream.
gotcha. Yeah. Hello, everybody. I'm the Avatar Prince. I'm pretty sure you guys already know me already, but those who are new, for those of you guys that stream, I'm the Avatar Prince, one of the friends of R.I.P. Yes. Yeah, I met Justice the same year I met Aragami back in 2022 when I was over there just with my mom for a while trying to get my own place and stuff, situated and stuff. Uh, the first time I met Justice is when I was working on working on my PC and whatnot, and it was during the time when me, Aragami, and Justice were playing Modern Warfare 2 Remastered at the time. And when I first spoke to him and saw what he looked like, I was like, this dude chill as hell, look cool as fuck. And he was just saying some funny ass shit that had me on the floor laughing, like literally on the fucking floor laughing my ass off. I'm like, man, this dude funny as fuck. I like this dude already. And then we were playing Call of Duty. That dude would say some stuff like, you garbage, you bad, you trash. Not you trash, buddy. I feel sorry for you, buddy. It's like a whole lot of smack in Call of Duty. I'll be there joining with them, going just talking shit all in the damn chat before we got hit with chat dance and shit. and everything else. And then like when we were then like we would sit there to just play Call of Duty like for a good on hours on end, especially on the free weekends. And every time when a free weekend come, Aragami would ask me, "Hey, you want to play some Call of Duty?" I say, "Sure." And then me, Justice, and Aragami would get on that game. We would just play the fuck out of Modern Warfare 2 Remastered and just tear it up all night. Then sometimes we had when Aragami had said chatting to me about the music and stuff. It was that one music that kind of had us on the floor. It was that freaking what was that music, Aragami?
Um,
I know the two guys singing about
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, and and me, Justice, there goes like, man, y'all some Crayola, some hell and back, aren't you? And we were just talking smack about some of the music that we were hearing and some music I sent, and I was like, bro, what the hell is this music you sent? And I was like, hey man, that's what I grew up with, okay? So that's it. Like I said, every time we talk to Justice, man, it was always a funny ass moment. Like it's a funny ass moment, and he would tell us some things that he used to do, and how Justice and Eric would go at each other sometimes, and some things he does. I'm like, damn, you remind me of some of the friends I used to have. But on the difference is Justice is more cooler than my old friends that I used to have. So yeah, like I said, I had some funny moments, and you're a special person when if the person only met you for a short while and remember all the positive impact you gave towards another person and actually had a good time for that little short while. That's a very special person to do that because, like I said, about the little time I spent with Justice, man, I was like, it felt like I knew this man for years, but it felt like,
Yeah.
I only met him for like what, like for a few months to a year, maybe.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I enjoyed it. The little time I had with him, I actually enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. It's just too bad I can't really do it all the way to the fullest because dealing with my mom and had to tone it down, or my mom will start doing have a little episode. She's about loud as a band, fucking 500 in the hospital zone. But but that's not the point. Point is, when I first met Justice, I actually had a great time talking with him. He wasn't all that bad. Yeah, he may have some flaws here and there, but he was trying his best to make sure that everybody was happy, everybody was enjoyed when he was around, and make sure that nobody didn't have to go through what he went through, and make sure that hey, everything's gonna be all right. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, But the little time I had with them, I actually enjoyed it. I just wish I could have spent time with them more. And also, and then like with part when R.I.P said he was there to have R.I.P back. Yeah, he was actually there when me and R.I.P were having a discussion with. You know who I'm talking about, R.I.P. I ain't gonna say her name.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So we had a discussion with Miss Weather. Then that's when R.I.P called him up and explained to him what the situation was. He came in and said, "Yeah, what happened?" Like, because when R.I.P was saying, "Hey, I said worse stuff too," and everything else, and Justice came in and said, "Yeah, R.I.P said a whole lot of worse stuff to me, and I said some worse shit to him. Look at us now; we're still friends, and ain't really nothing going on." And you know, if you gotta have thin skin, if you don't have thin skin, you ain't gonna make it. So, like I said, he was telling the truth, and like he didn't hold no bars, he didn't hold no punches. He just said how it is. Like, me and R.I.P said some worse shit to each other, talked shit to each other, said some fucked up ass shit to each other. But guess what? We're still here. Like, I ain't no much to say. After that, all that said and done, he just dipped out. That was it. So, yeah, that's all I have.
What about you, Law?
I don't know what the fuck to begin about Justice, man.
It's crazy. You know, it's crazy because before I even met you, Prince, though, and Law can tell you, we even talked about having a clan house together.
Yeah, we did. We talked about it a whole lot.
Yeah, we talked about having like basically like a clan house, like on some RDC World 1 shit.
All like a face clan bullshit too as well. On top of that,
I just kind of like some phase stuff, but better.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I remember doing something similar to that. All difference is though, like we just couldn't find the fine score. Cause we were supposed to be like, it was my first roommate, Hugh Johnson, and his not his wife, but girlfriend at the time, his brother, and a few other people plus me. We'll be living in a house together, and we'll always be gamers, and we just play a bunch of games together and stuff like that, and have to be our own little clan. It'll be a small one, but it'll be like our own little small clan, sort of thing. But it never got into be. So the closest we can do is basically just talk to each other online on Discord and stuff like that. That's the closest we can do it. Since everyone got their own lives and their own houses and wives and children and stuff like that, and other responsibilities and dreams.
Yeah, like I said, man, like I said, dog, we were literally dreaming big, man, ever since PS3 era, dog.
I think that's when we met Justice on PS3. I think, right?
Yeah, like I said, I met, but not you though, but everybody else, Justice and everybody else. That's what I met from PS3.
I met you I met you a little bit different than everybody else.
Yeah.
Like I said, Justin was a good friend, and pretty much the trick behind it was that so every time he would video chat a messenger all the time, but still he was a show dude. He said this, he said that, we argued this, we argued that.
Yeah, because, like I said, because there'll be times like that. That's because he be drinking and shit like that. When he be drinking, that's when yeah. But like I said, that's why I don't really, when it comes to that type of stuff, I don't really take that seriously because, like I said, when he's sober, when he goes to sleep and he's sober, he don't be remembering any of the shit that he be saying. That's why I don't really, I just be most of the time just be letting him talk and shit like that.
We would have to tell him what he said, then next thing you know, it will come back to him.
Yeah. Like I said.
But yeah, man, I mean, justice can get to into a lot of bullshit sometimes, but still, he was always one hell of a fucking friend. I think you're not.
Yeah.
It's kind
Yeah.
of hard. It's kind of hard to do something like that. Be the truth, but I couldn't sleep all last night. I couldn't stop crying. To tell you the truth, man. I couldn't stop.
Like I said though, man, this is like I said, we've been friends with him for a long time and shit.
Yeah,
Like I said, we played Call of Duty together. We played Fortnite together. What else games we played?
Ghost Recon.
Oh yeah. Cause I remember he did have Ghost Recon Wildlands. Yeah, he had that.
Yeah.
I said we used to even play that one game, Multiverse. That little Smash wannabe Smash Bros and shit. Like I said, me and him. When me and him be playing that shit, we be dominating people when it comes to that game, dog.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is, like I said to Veronica, we were trying to get a hold of you guys to talk to Justin, to be like friends again, something like that. But for some other reason, we feel like she wasn't responding to us. But I guess at that time, it was probably too late to get a hold of him. And after she contacted you, told you he wasn't here with us no more. I kind of got like when you told me that he wasn't here no more. I said, wait, he's not here. I said, what do you mean he's not here? You explained he passed away when you said that. I said, oh. And I dropped my controller, I dropped every freaking thing, and went outside and took a long ass walk. Then came back and grabbed my phone again and said, shit. Oh. Yeah, that's hard. I lost Justice, and I lost another friend to a suicide attempt. So I guess you could say I lost two friends to suicide attempt, but still, that's kind of fucking good.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Jay?
Also, I forgot to tell you, R.I.P. Remember on Note 2400, that's the one you heard yesterday?
Yeah.
I told him what happened at group we were in, and this is what they all have to say. So, let's see. So I told him what happened. So, Note 1200 says, he said, I told him about the suicide thing, and he said, my condolences. So that day, I know that shit hurts. Give him my condolences, man. And Latino Heat, another friend of Note, he said, sorry to hear that, my friend. May you rest in peace. He said, damn, well, I got told him about the other stuff. He said, damn, hang in there, bro. Everything will work itself out. We're here for you as you are to us. And he said, and Nope said, a lot of funniest dudes who are happy on the outside are always broke on the inside. He said, and Latino, he said, at least some good memories are made. And then I told him what his actual name was, Justice. Is that his real name, Justice, or that's his internet name?
No, that's his real name. His
okay.
First and last name.
Okay, so,
yeah, his first name Justice. His last name is Rivera.
Okay.
That's his government.
So, right, because he said, damn, Justice is a cool name, not gonna lie. And Note 2500 says, I certainly he'll be truly missed. And I told him, I said, yeah.
Yeah, Jay, this the guy you see on the screen. This is the guy that passed away.
I told him having a wife and stepkids. And he said, and Note 2500 said, again, my condolences, my friend. Keep an eye on your buddy. Yeah, take all the time you need. And he said, man, fuck, seeing the word stepkids in this scenario got me teary-eyed. My thoughts of the family. So yeah, so no 2500, 25 Triangle, and Latina Heat, and yeah, I guess they didn't see the message yet, but no, Latino Heat basically send you their condolences to you.
Yeah.
They understood how you feel. They understood wholeheartedly how you feel, especially when it involves kids and stepkids. Because no 2100, he's very big on family. So anything that deals with family, and there's a family that passed away, it hurts him very hard.
Like I said, man, I'm surprised. I'm just surprised that I didn't turn into that one dude from that old movie called The Outsiders. Just basically after finding out basically a close friend died and shit, and I end up fucking just exploding and just going outside or just doing some fucked up ass shit and just end up getting killed because I lost a friend, because I'm taking my anger and hatred out on something else over a friend I lost,
Right.
Like I said, man, I'm really sorry. I'm really fucking sorry that I wasn't there for you, bro. Like I said, man, it's like everything I do, everything I say, even when I move, it's like, bro, it's my fucking fault, man. Like I said, I feel like if I was there with him and shit like that, dog, this shit wouldn't have happened. So if you want to put the blame on somebody, just put it on me, dog. Oh, just put it on me, bro. Yes, I should have been there for that, man. But yeah, like I said though, y'all, for anybody that just now coming in or whatever, like I said, this is the guy, Justice Rivera. This is the guy that passed away yesterday. And I will say this though, anybody that had problems or beef with this dude, you know what I'm saying, don't start talking shit now since he's gone, bruh. Cause when he was alive, y'all wouldn't be doing that shit. Especially if y'all doing that shit in front of me. I'm not gonna let that pussy ass shit slide. Cause y'all not gonna talk shit about a person I've been friends with for a long time that can't even defend for himself. We not doing that shit. So if anybody had beef and problems with this dude, like I said, they'll come to me with that shit. Don't do that shit when he's dead, bruh.
I will say this though, if you're one of the people that do have problems with them, you want to step forth and say, hey, I want to be to have beef with them, but you want to be on some real nigga shit and say, hey, I had beef with them, but I want to say I'm sorry for all the shit I caused or whatever. You want to apologize for things you've done. R.I.P respect you more because you admit that you were wrong and you decided to make things right by apologizing and changing for the better, not for the worse. That because you stepped into the plate and admit that you're wrong, does not make you a weak person at all. It makes you mature. There's a difference. What makes you really weak if you stuck in that hatred world and you still holding grudges to a person that you don't like just for no damn reason. That's what makes you a wimp, a pussy, or whatever you want to call it. Anything that means weak. So if you're one of those people that have problems with them, step forward, say, hey, I had a problem with them. If you apologize, cool, we'll respect you more. Because it lets you know that when you're taking that first step of redemption and you're taking the first step to change for the better. We're not going to pick on you. We're not going to call you weak. That's part of being strong. That's part of being a warrior. But like I said, if you're one of those people that want to talk smack, disrespect the dead, and all that other stuff, then you just as bad as the ice niggas I put in the dirt until my appointment. So, just putting it out there. Like R.I.P said, don't be on no fuck shit. Because if you're on that fuck shit, we will be ready for you and we will come after you.
Yeah.
As I said, I don't think you want to fuck with an Army veteran. And I don't think he want to deal with a retired gangster nigga named Gone. Like I said, the world's too short to deal with dumbass idiots going around. We already got dumbass in office trying to fuck up shit. It's already bad enough already. We don't need more idiots making the world worse than what it really is right now.
Exactly.
We got enough shit. We got enough shit to worry about, and you got enough shit to worry about. Like I said, that's how R.I.P felt about me, R.I.P, everybody else here felt about when death comes our way. If you feel the same way, if death comes knocking on your front door and took away something you care about. So, just let you guys know. Nothing wrong with admitting that you're wrong, saying that you apologize, saying you were sorry, and you're gonna move on from it. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. We're not gonna talk shit about you. We're not gonna put you down. We're gonna be happy that you stood for it, being a real man or woman, and you're willing to make that first step.
Like I said, man. Yeah, like I said, it hurts, man. It really does. So yeah, I'm gonna say this. If y'all got people y'all friends with for a long time,
And family.
that too. I need to y'all really do need to cherish that shit, man. Real shit. Because tomorrow's never promised, bruh. It really not.
Yeah, the next 5 seconds ain't promised either.
That too.
Because like I said, we can be here talking right now, 1 second, next second, kaboom.
Like I said, dude, it's just kind of, like I said, it's just kind of funny and ironic that people will say that a person like myself was bad, or you're bad people, or you treat your friends like garbage and this, that, third, and I'm just sitting here like, if that was the case, I wouldn't be doing this right now. I wouldn't even be here right now, dog. But at the same time, I just let them talk at this point. I don't care. Like I said, they could talk about me like a dog if they want to. Hell, they could talk about me right now and be like, oh, look at this. Oh, look at this guy over here trying to woot-de-woot. And he basically be on some yeah, whatever, I don't care. I honestly don't give a damn, man.
I know at the end of the damn day, they ain't gonna take it to your face.
No.
Put your hands on it.
They really not. So that's how I just... Like I said already, I know what I do for people. And I know what people do for me. You know what I'm saying? I give back to people when it comes to my streams and shit. And I'm just sitting here like, fine, cool, whatever. If I'm bad in your eyes, then whatever. I don't care, dog. I ain't think basically wasting my hard-earned money on people on my stream of me being bad people. I ain't think basically, you know what I'm saying, being on that person's side when they need it is bad people. I ain't think that, you know, when somebody needs somebody to vent to, and I'm trying to be there for that person, I ain't think that's basically me being bad people. Because last time I checked, this is before I even met you, Prince, or anybody that's around this year, last year, whatever, on that time. Like I said, though, when I be going through like depression and suicide, and I posted on my story, and Wolf, if you still here, you know, because you be seeing my story. When I be going through shit like that, nobody don't ever try to open arms for me. And even if they do, to be honest with you, they just basically faking it, just to make themselves look good. So like I said, though, who knows? Like I said, who knows? I might be the next one to go. Like I said though, that's why I just said in the beginning. Like I said, bro, you're not gonna be by yourself. Cause when my time happens, it happens. And like I said though, at least you'll be there waiting for me by them gates, man. So I'm just calling it how I see it at this fucking point. People, like I said, people think I treat people like shit, but I really don't. It's the other way around. People treat me like garbage. You don't see me every day cutting on a stream, on a Just Chat stream, talking about somebody like these other streamers. I don't do that. The only time I'll do something like that is if it goes to the extreme, or it goes too far to a point that I will do it. Other than that, I handle it without having to do some shit like that. Or better yet, like I said, even if I don't handle it, fucking Prince handle it. Most of the time, I don't like bothering him when it comes to shit like that, but at the same time, he don't mind it. But I said, I mean, that's all up on you. You if you want to do it, if you want to, cool. If you don't want to, I respect it.
9 times out of 10, I'd probably be like, fuck yeah. And then my homie Emmer would come in and be like, shit, let's go. And then come say though.
Yeah. Like I said, Justice was like that. Justice was like that too, yeah. Before I met you, Prince, Justice was like that.
Yeah,
He always, like I said, he always came. Like I said, he always had my back and shit.
I remember this at the times when, I remember the time when I'd be sleeping and shit, and you be calling me, and I'd be like, yo, what's up, man? Hey, man, can you come to the party real quick, man? I was like, I know you don't want to deal with this shit, but can you come to the party, man? I was like, all right, I'm coming. What's going on? Oh, so. I'll be like, sometimes I'll be like, man, I really don't want to be bothered with this, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's just handle this. See what's going on. I need some entertainment in my life. Next thing you know, some bullshit happened. I was like, oh, you want them motherfuckers? All right, I'm gonna wait now. Wait for the caffeine.
Yeah.
I'll be sitting there, R.I.P be trying to talk about it. I'm like, nah, R.I.P, I got this. They do want to use big ass words. Okay, let me show you some real words. And that's it, I'll be putting them all under the bus. Well, not on the bus, but put them all like on train tracks and the train run them over. Like, I ain't that guy. I ain't the one. I've seen some shit. I've been through some shit. I understand some shit. I have a family my family, they distill a lot of stuff in me, whether I want it or not.
Right.
So, like I told them all the time, like when people say, like when I always tell people, hey, join the military, see how you really feel. That's kind of didn't do anything for me, this and that, the third. Okay, then why the fuck you here then? Like, go to China and talk bad about your president and see what happens. Go ahead.
You're not lying.
And then in China, there's no such thing as freedom of speech. Say, oh, our leader sucks. You'll go to jail so damn fast.
Pretty much, man.
So, like I tell people all the time, like a real friend will literally stop what he's doing and help another friend out, kind of like another family member. I felt like a mother and father do for their kin, same way. So, a real friend will literally stop what they're doing and do what they can. Even if it's an impossible timing, they'll at least try to get the concept of what's going on and then be ready for next battle or whatever the case may be. But I will admit, there are times where I'll be late to the party, forget, or don't know what's going on. But next time I'm ready, I got the scoop. Well, all right. Like for example, I ain't gonna bring her name into it. I'll call her Miss Weather. You keep on going with this, R.I.P.
Yeah.
But with that last stream where Miss Weather came in talking that smack, I mean, what I do, R.I.P.
Basically, got on her ass. Told her what time it was.
Yep. I was in the middle of streaming. I literally stopped my stream. I literally paused my fucking stream, mute that bitch, got on PlayStation, and got on Origami stream. And while at the same time, I was multitasking. I was modding the Origami stream while at the same time waiting for old Miss Weather over there to come on in and get his mouth chewed. So, like I said, if someone calls for help, I'll be right there. Like I told you all the time in the military. Hey, if you need me, I'll be right here waiting on you. Just let me know. I'm right there.
All right.
You don't have to, you know.
But yeah, this is one of the videos. Yeah, this is one of the videos. Well, this is a stream. I didn't know he was streaming it, but this was like in what? This was in 2020.
I was gonna say you should mute it.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
Okay.
All right. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Like I said, I wasn't really good at Rocket League, but like I said though, I mean,
Alright,
the only time I was gonna play Rocket League is unless he's on it.
I was gonna say flip your phone.
oh yeah,
Say it again.
I was gonna say flip your phone so you can see it.
Oh,
because it's on a diet.
yeah, hold on. Give me a second.
Oh shit, this motherfucker hit my ass.
Get that out of here.
What the fuck? They... Jesus, they're playing aggressive.
There we go.
Yeah, they are.
I think my voice was shared on here. Yeah, he was streaming, so it made like be on some like
Hold on.
fidgety stuff.
Yeah.
Nope. Tip that over there real quick. Get it over there. Oh shit!
Oh shit! Oh!
Well, that was a risky. That was
Damn it!
almost
I
door
love
right
the fact how
there.
this card keep fucking
Nope.
Yeah.
Shit.
Set up.
Where's the ball at? Here we go, right here. Oh! No! I would've had it!
Ah!
Yeah, like I said,
Shit,
we
I
had
fucked it up.
we had good times playing that shit. Knowing that I wasn't the best at it, no, but at the same time,
Fuck,
shit.
man. I need to time that shit right, bro.
Yeah. Oh shit, goalie gonna hit it.
Yeah.
Hit it! Hit it! Hit it! Here we go. Here we go.
God damn it!
Oh, fucking hell, bro.
That's a good goal right there.
Yeah. That clan channel, from the clan channel, it was one of the,
I know, you see that shit, right?
Yep.
it was one of those videos that we had to put somebody in their
I
place
missed it!
that basically didn't want to,
Shit.
oh yeah, Judgment Trial, there we go, this one. This was in Modern Warfare 2019, bruh.
Keep it over
Like I
there.
said, me and him been playing since 2019, bruh. That first Modern Warfare.
Oh shit! No!
Yeah. I still remember the old one.
Yeah, this one right here.
Gosh dang it!
Hold on. I was showing this one, so I'm gonna show the other one. This one. We had to put this one guy in his place because he didn't want to represent
Pretty
us.
balanced card clusters, right?
Probably.
He was being a little, yeah. This J dude, this is another J dude. This is from back in the day. Yeah, no, he wanted to be an asshole, and he didn't want to represent our clan and shit. He was being on some Two Faces shit. So That's why I said Justice basically was my best man when it come to shit like this on a 1v1. So if that J dude would have had won, he could have stayed in the clan. But if he would have lost,
What's
then
the
we
one
get rid of him.
The sniper scope, like the first
Sniper
one.
scope. Don't start yet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's called sniper scope.
Hold on,
Just
Jesse.
don't start yet.
Cause that's what the rules are. It's that and like anything else.
You don't need to end the game. I just need to change my class here. I can do
What the hell happened here?
Wow.
Yeah, because he didn't change his because it was snipers only, and it was supposed to be sniper scopes. He didn't have a sniper scope. He had one of them little fucking like short range mid scopes.
What is that? What I'm seeing.
Cause it was me, Theo, that J dude that was under trial with us. If he leaves or stay, and my friend Maya.
I never used the scope before. It should be fun.
It's funny. Hold on.
So is it 2 versus 2 what?
30.
Yeah, so we was going up to 30. Whoa, Justin was going up to 30 with him. That dude was camping his ass off on this small ass map. It was crazy to me.
And J gets domed.
What? I'm not even...
Radar's on.
It is
No.
not on.
But it's funny that
Why I can't find this guy.
it shows the outline of where he is. That's funny.
Yeah, but no, Justice can't see it, but only people that spectator only can see it.
Forward to this point?
Oh.
Yeah, spectators can see it, not him.
And gets the kill back.
Yeah, nah, Justice was whooping his ass. That's why I say he was my best man, bruh.
That's fine. Okay.
Let's just debate this pizza. Oh my god.
Got some good pizza?
That DiGiorno,
Yeah, also
what?
weird because like you can see where they're at, but they don't know where each other is at.
Hold on a second. Let me watch this. It's still being cracked out. Okay.
Oh, he got his car like mine. The freaking
Yeah.
He's in so fast.
He Justice quick sloping.
60 and you get second.
He got his special and stuff.
What is this supposed to do? Oh,
Silent.
But like I said, we are, huh?
I feel like he made this
Are
car
you guys
for,
talking?
Yeah, we was talking, yeah.
Okay. I heard you were talking shit.
7-3.
No, cause around that time I was eating. I was basically wasn't worrying, but I wasn't watching the fight while I was eating my pizza. Cause my older sister was still living here with us. She had got, you know that that pizza that you get from Walmart called DiGiorno.
Yeah.
Yeah, she baked DiGiorno while I was basically watching them.
oh, okay. Let me watch this again.
Oh yeah, hold on, I got you. I'll load up. Let's see. Oh, it's already is loaded up.
Yeah. No.
So, but like I said though, we already know who won that shit. Let me go all the way to right here.
Yeah. 10-3. That's a blowout and a half.
Yeah.
Sorry to say, but Jay, you have been exiled from
What was the
TSN.
score?
I think you should have let Justice. You should have let
Man, he
Justice.
just now made it to
Said that Mario
30. He just now made it to
What,
double
just-
digits.
Which, how was this? Oh, this was 2019.
Okay.
Go ahead, Justice.
Man, that looks so old school.
That's
Shit.
it. You're out of TGN.
That's
You
fine.
didn't get the
That's why
15.
I'm leaving it. That's fine. That's why I leave it anyways. But it was fun though. I want to do this one.
Alright, well, best of luck.
Let's look for what.
I don't care.
Party.
I'm not wearing my.
You heard me at the end talking shit. But yeah, no, he was supposed to get at least 15 or beat him to stay in the clan. But that little J dude wanted to be a little smart ass and say, oh, I was going to leave anyway. I mean, he wasn't really that good anyway, so it is what it was on that part. So fuck him anyway. But like I said, fucking Justice spanked the shot of him. He knew he was going to win that battle from the jump anyway. That was another one on the show too.
Trust me. Like, you know what's really funny though? If I was fighting that J dude, whatever, that the other J dude that's playing in Modern Warfare 3 with you, Modern Warfare whatever it was with you,
Yeah.
I would have been like, okay, I would have been like, I would have been like, hey, let me have at him. Let me have at him.
Right.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, like, the dude said, dude, I seen your number, man. I'll whoop your ass. I'm like, okay. Let me show you why. Let me show you why I play on PC. That dude, I would have spanked. I would have spanked that dude so bad.
Let me see if I can find another one with me and him. Oh, that's,
like I said, man, I would have met you guys earlier.
Yeah, man. That's how. Like I said, bro, we had good times back in the day, bro.
Like I said, I was in the military at the time in 2020.
Yeah. Let's see. Is this one? Let's see.
Protect the assets. Watch your backs. They're hurting. Let's send them home.
Trying to find the one with me and Justice.
It's a sorry ass excuse, to be honest with you. Oh, look who's John. Hey, yo, why you talking shit, bro?
Oh yeah, here we go. Hold on. There you go. I found another one.
It's a sorry ass excuse, to be honest with you. Oh, look who's John. Hey, yo, why you talking shit, bro? You had 8 kills last match. Why are you talking shit? Hey, you was complaining about us. Hey, but guess what, Justin? Ain't he was the guy that was complaining about us camping, right?
I think so. But, like I said, you want to 1v1 me?
Like I said,
Because I got more kills than him. I got more kills than him. So, if you want to 1v1 somebody.
Bro, you guys are just camping. Bro, these guys were camping. This guy's bro, man.
This is something. I ain't gonna lie. You can hear it?
Okay, I'm talking shit.
This is something, like I said, this is something that me, like I said, that's what I said, bro. You, like I said, bro, like you just like
I said, this is
I would say this, like I said, you just like
hilarious.
Justice, bro. This is what we do, bro. This is what me before I met you, Prince. This is what me and him always do, dog.
Oh my god, bro.
This is the same shit that me and you be doing.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, though,
Put it on
I
20.
see why you said I'm like another person, like a reincarnation of Justice.
Hey, this is gonna be
I didn't
going on
really see the
YouTube, so
similarity you
all the
brought
shit
that
you
out. I was like,
talking
oh
and
shit.
everything, you're gonna be put on blast. I hope you
Basically,
stay.
shit we be doing. Shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, to be honest, if I would have met Justice sooner and I'm trying to get back to Call of Duty,
Keep going. This is good content. Keep going.
I'm probably use Justice as a training partner just to get myself back into shape.
Hold on. Keep it going. There we go.
Like I said, like you see how I play, I'm not garbage at the game. I'm not garbage.
Yeah.
I'm just very casual, just like, you know,
like we do our clan battles.
You seen when I had enough. When I get tired and I had enough bullshit, you see me go off.
Right.
I remember that one time you told me, you said, "Say, Prince, go, hey, Prince, go over to the desert." I just come in and just maul the whole goddamn team. And you're like, oh, you can just do that.
That's what I don't get.
I'm like, man, I'm tired of these motherfuckers, man. I'm trying to play the goddamn game. These motherfuckers want to sit there and camp and harass me and shit like that and blah, 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 blah.
That's
Right.
okay.
I'm trying to be aggressive when you know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing, don't do it.
I don't know, but you notice how after I said I'm gonna put this on YouTube and I started saying their gamer tags, they got real quiet.
They ain't coming back.
No, hold on. We'll give them 5 minutes. Right now, it is like what? It's like 1:33. All right, so at 1:37, we'll give them 5 minutes. It don't take that long to save your classes.
I'm gonna send them an invite right now. I'm gonna send an invite to the game right now.
I'm gonna be shocked if they join back, to be honest with you.
Oh, I'm gonna miss that boy. Yeah, I swear, dog.
Yep.
I swear, if he got scared just because he saw my fucking gold car 98, just let me fix that real quick. Bam. There we go.
Imagine he played this on PC.
You see it?
Boy, that dude would be a monster.
I know, he just wanted to fucking, shit on your 8 kills.
He was my best dude
Simple
since
matter
Black
of
Ops
fact
2.
is that your 8 kills helped us win.
Right.
It's a team effort.
This dude was so dumb. I swear to God, this dude don't know shit. That's crazy.
I don't know, but they were like, oh, virgins, oh, this and that, they haven't had pussy in their life, oh, this and that, blah, blah. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna put you on blast on YouTube.
Hey, that's all.
Yeah, exactly.
Does Justice like go look for people and
what happened?
join up with them?
What happened?
we
What
do.
happened?
Yeah, so basically it's the
No,
same
talking
thing that me
shit.
and you do. When they talk shit, we
Because they got
find
real
them, we
quiet
find
in
them, we
here
join
after
them.
they were like, oh, this and that, blah blah blah. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna put you on
Or
blast.
basically, these motherfuckers are randomly
you a ninja?
join us.
Oh, you another ninja? Oh, you a big time YouTuber? Oh, this and that, blah blah. I didn't say any of that. I just said I was gonna put it on YouTube.
You see me do it, I'm like,
talking
you know
shit
what?
off your ass,
Get
bro.
these motherfuckers right here. Let's go in and see what's going on. What's up?
I swear, but I never. He was like, "Oh, you were camping on top of the
I'm
bus
like,
the whole
no, fuck
time." I'm
that
like,
shit. Baby, don't
no, I
remember it
wasn't.
now. Like, fuck that shit. We're gonna find these motherfuckers now.
Try it again. I don't know where you get that camping shit from.
I don't fucking know either.
And next thing you know,
And
oh, I
like, oh,
got
you're
chat, man.
camping,
I'm
and I'm
gonna
like,
fuck about
dude,
that
for
shit.
the fucking final
It's
kill
on
cam,
chat,
I
man.
killed
What's
the
up,
camper in
bitch?
the
Yeah,
fucking
there was
library.
like these same people for 2019. Like they
The hell you
complained.
mean,
They complained
dude?
like people on Black Ops 6. They was complaining to me. They was saying to me and Justice
Like,
that we was
damn,
camping,
dude.
and I'm
All
like,
right, let's
we
see what's
don't
opposite
camp,
now.
bro. We running
All
gun.
right, they got 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Like they stay
and if
like
not,
I don't know why people be saying that shit.
I'm gonna save this
They
clip.
be, like I said, they be saying the same shit that me, that you know, when me and you be playing Call of Duty. They'll be like, "Oh, you're camping this, you're camping
Really?
that. Y'all not moving." I'm like,
Let me
"How?"
see.
You know?
Look up my recent.
Yeah. I'm like, dude.
That's what they were doing with us.
Running
With me and
gun.
Justice, they were saying that we was
It
camping.
was Pow Pow.
Yep.
And he was the first nigga on my recent, and apparently he's not on there.
I'll be like, bro,
Let's see.
I've been camping if I'm literally running a gun trying to find niggas to shoot.
I can't find.
I got tired of it too.
And I had to explain these people, I'm like, dude,
swear,
we might
bro.
look like we're camping because
Yeah,
we literally just
they got
off
quiet. Like I said, I'm still
trying to
gonna
aim
put
and
this shit
shoot.
on fucking the clan channel
Right.
anyways. Alright, let's go.
That's what I
Let's
do.
go.
I stop
They
aiming and
ain't-
shoot
they
a little
ain't
bit.
joining. They ain't fucking
And
joining.
then sometimes, like, while you're running, you can come around the corner and you can they be coming around the corner and getting me while they're running.
Yeah, so like I said, we didn't get the chance to 1v1 them because they kept running from us. They ain't came back. We tried, like I said, we tried to invite them. Oh, let me pause.
We're having our Memorial Day tax.
Yeah, we tried to invite them and they didn't want to join. Hey, Veronica.
Hello.
Yeah, nah, we were just sharing on my stream right now that, you know, all the old clips. Me and Justice was playing You remember? Yeah, me and him were playing Call of Duty back in the day. Like, you know, 2019. Yeah, Call of Duty 2019 and Modern Warfare 2 and shit. Yeah, we're just showing all this on stream and stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, because I told her to join Prince because I thought maybe she had wanted to, you know, if she wanted to share anything. But for anybody that's still for anybody that's still in the stream, this is Veronica. If y'all can hear her, but this is Veronica. This is Justice's wife.
Hi, everybody. I don't know how you do this. Yeah, if you ever played with him, and I was usually with him playing like Fortnite and stuff, or you could hear me in the background of any of his streams. That was me. But yeah, some people call me Miss Top Rebel too, if you ever play with me on Fortnite. But yeah, it's been really hard. I kind of wish it was just a bad dream and that you were walking through the garage door. But you know, nobody really talks about it. It's, you know, you know what they say, the happiest people are the most depressed. Yeah. You know, he made everybody laugh.
Yeah, he did.
Yep. The little moments I spent time with him, he had me on the floor laughing my ass off. I'm like, this man funny as fuck.
It's just,
like I said earlier today on my stream, and I said it like a couple of minutes ago. I'm gonna miss that boy. I swear. Like I said, he was like I said already, he was like one of the best people. He was like one of the best people that could easily 1v1 them to basically to be in my clan, to join my clan and shit like that. And like I said, it's like nobody can replace that shit. Not nobody can replace him. Cause he was like the best. He was like the best person in Call of Duty I ever recruited. And I'm talking about back in the day since PlayStation 3, Black Ops 2.
No, I know. He was there. But he stopped playing because he had to start, you know, taking medication, in which it turned him into a zombie, and it messed up his gaming. And ever since then, he just hadn't been the same. So it's the signs were there, but I was doing my best to keep him here.
Yeah.
That night was just one of those nights that I had to work, and nobody else knew his split the way that I did. And he was 100% disabled because of that split.
I get you.
So there's a lot of stuff that people don't talk about. This is one of them. Check on your friends when they start acting a little different.
I said that too. I told it to people in my stream. I said, if y'all got friends that's like y'all really close to and y'all know for a long time, you know, stick with them. Cause like I said earlier, I said tomorrow never promised, you know.
And you know what? He did send me a text message, and I didn't get the text message at first until I realized what happened.
Right.
And he told me, and he texted me first at 7:25 that evening that I love you, and that I loved him too. And I said, I love you too, my honey. I already miss you. And I didn't realize what he meant by that next message. He said, well, there's a lot to miss. But he put LOL. I didn't get that.
I get you. I don't know. I just feel like I was saying too, Veronica. I just feel like, man. I just feel like it was my fault for not reaching out to him like I was supposed to.
No, you can't blame yourself. Nobody can blame themselves, you know. He already knew the consequences of drinking. This is one of the reasons why I rather, you know, have tea. I don't know what I'm supposed to say, bud. You know, have motivation around because it helps. It really does help. That day, I did not smoke with him like I usually do.
Yeah.
So I feel like I should have done that, or at least reminded him to. I wish I would have saw the sign of him not charging his phone. But again, I can't blame myself either for not being here when I noticed when I didn't realize the signs.
I get you.
I was concentrated on work. I work in a home for dementia patients, and I was working there just so I could learn how to take care of him because he was afraid he was going to get dementia early.
Yeah, I said that. I was talking about that on stream just now.
He didn't want to be a burden to me, and I told him that he was not a burden, that I loved him. But I'm doing this job so I could take care of him. He just turned 30 and he feels like he wasted his life. But he didn't. We helped so many people. And, you know, they're hard. I can't tell you how many responses I've gotten. And I really appreciate that I've asked people to send in photos of whatever they have of him. I miss him dearly. Yes, again.
Yeah, I miss him too, man.
You know, in the 90s, they said by this time we would have, you know, time machines and flying cars.
Yeah.
Where's my fucking time machine, man?
Trust
Where's
me,
my fucking time machine?
I get you on that. Trust me.
Yeah.
Was at the apartment. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
No problem.
People that used to fight are no longer fighting, you know?
Right.
They're putting their differences aside to come together to see him.
Like I said, me and him had a little. Me and him had a little problems and shit like that. But like I said, I still had. At the end of the day, like I said, I still had love for him though.
Yeah. A lot of people think that I can't handle things on my own. But I know once the time I need to heal passed, which only got no win because he was the one that needed him more. Or, you know, it was just the creature inside of him needed him to, because he kept saying it wasn't him. Oh.
Like I said, man.
Depression is a real fucking thing that nobody likes talking about, but likes to make everybody else happy.
Like I said, I wish I could have. I really wish I could have talked to him, man. I really would.
Yeah, me too. At least some type of closure. There is no notes, no voice message. And one damn thing. Oh.
Yeah, Ergonomic.
What's up, man?
Sorry, I know this is kind of irrelevant, but they're doing that little event thing right now. The little fucking polychrome like that. They're doing it right now.
Yeah, I knew about it. I knew about it, man.
Alright, and also they got the anniversary goal for you. ZZZ anniversary.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay. Sorry, I don't want to try and change the subject or anything. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, you good.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, even Jet let me know, man, on Discord.
Oh, he ain't joined it. You ain't told him I was streaming?
I haven't.
All the kids know.
Oh, you told him already?
Yeah.
What they said?
They asked what happened, and I told them it was an accident and that there's nothing anybody can do. But I didn't tell them how it happened. Because they already were breaking down as soon as they saw me. My son cried the most.
I get you.
My daughter cried the quietest.
Right.
And my youngest, our youngest. She's sad, but she doesn't know how to express it yet because she doesn't understand, but she knows. She knows he's not here anymore.
Right. Oh boy, I'll tell you.
You know, she's 4 now. My daughter is 10. And my son is going to be 16. He has been in their lives for 8 years.
Yeah.
Being their dad. But yeah, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts them the most.
Yeah, that they not. They ain't gonna see it. They ain't gonna see him again.
Yeah. But I will be having a viewing of him. I'm not too sure when, but I will be live in Instagram and in just posting pictures on TikTok.
Send me when you do send me send it to us, like send it to us in the group on here when you do.
Well, I'm gonna be using his phone as well.
Okay.
Because I don't think I'll be able to turn that one off either.
I get you.
It's a lot to process. I'm hoping possibly down the line
Yeah.
that when I die, that I will wake up back to just wake up back to when I needed to wake up to understand what I needed to do so I could possibly save him. Because there was no deja vu this time. This is not in any of my dreams or my nightmares. I didn't see it. I usually do. The split had its chance because I wasn't home.
Right.
It didn't like me. His split hated me because I kept him happy. It didn't want him happy. He wanted him sad and mad and hate the world, but I didn't let him.
In other words, you were fighting a demon.
He called it his split, but it only came out when he would drink something as strong as a Four Loco, and at that he'd drink 2.
Yeah, that's what it was. The local, that Four Loco thing. Yeah.
That's when he can't control it. That's when it comes out. And it takes over because he isn't conscious anymore. He wasn't conscious. It wasn't him. Because he knew I loved him and he knew he promised. And he doesn't break his promises. Not like that. But it knew I wasn't there when he needed me the most. And it took its opportunity.
So before you continue on Origami, I told Gaming Dead about it, he said that he has your condolences. He said that he's not very good dealing with deaths, because it kind of like, you know, it kind of hurts. Yeah, he can't handle death that well, so he's staying away from the stream, but he does have your condolences. That's what he's saying.
Thank you. Thank you. I do apologize for those who can't, you know, if this is extreme for them.
Yep.
And it's just something that also need to be brought as an awareness. That if you're ever thinking about it, call the hotline, call a friend. Don't bottle it in. And if you think it's taking you, seek help. It's free. But I'll stop talking about it because I do.
No, you good. You good. Don't even. Yeah. Like I said, express your feelings, man.
Sorry. That's just my thoughts. Sorry.
Like I said, ain't nobody telling you nothing. To express your feelings, man.
You know, people don't really talk about their splits. They don't talk about it to people, especially those that actually love them. But, you know, look after your happiest friends. It's a mask.
Yeah.
But, I do want to get off though too, because I'm going to see if I can play some Fortnite myself to see if that would help me, because I know he wouldn't want me to keep crying. So I need to, you know, solo out myself.
I respect it.
But I hope everybody has a good day, and just, you know, think about him if you ever played with him, because he did have a lot of good times. Just think about that good times, the happy times. But y'all have a good night.
You too, say what?
So yeah, that's pretty much. So yeah, the person y'all heard, that was his wife, and yeah, she's still beat up on it, just like I am too. I thought she was gonna wait till Sunday, but she told it to him early, which I don't blame her, cause eventually they was gonna have to know eventually, you know. You can't keep that secret from kids, man.
Yeah, because kids will know. That's why in the Bible it states, do not test the kids. They already know before you even know it. So I remember when my mom told me about my Aunt Colta that passed, I already, when she said that my Aunt Colta's in heaven, I already knew what that meant. I remember the last time I saw my Aunt Colta was she was laying in a hospital bed on an oxygen mask. Because he passed away on a peaceful suicide, because she had a stomach virus which anybody could beat the crap out of, even an infant could beat it. But she wanted to accept that stomach virus and let her eat her alive, because Ma Colta wasn't the prettiest woman on the planet. She wasn't. She was big, overweight, you know. Just big and unattractive, but she always had a big heart, and she was always fun to play around with. She was a gamer too, old school gamer, but she was a gamer. And I was the only one in the family that wanted to see Aunt Colta. I was the only one. Well, on my mom's side of the family, I was the only one. I wanted to see my Aunt Colta because she was fun. She would always take me places. We would go eat out. We would play video games together and stuff like that. I didn't care. I didn't care how big and fat she was. All I care was, hey, someone to play with. They could let my mom and my mom's side of the family really didn't help her out at all. So I was the only one that I was the only light. I was the only light. If my mom didn't gatekeep me of seeing my aunt, she still would have been alive to this day.
Yeah, just like I lost my nanny. I lost my nanny. That was like a second mom to me, bruh. That shit really hurt me like a motherfucker, dog. She used to raise my youngest sister and my brother. When my dad was basically an abusive man, cause I've been talking about this on my stream for the longest, but yeah, my dad was an abusive person to a point that all of us had to split up.
Yep.
And I already been saying this already, that I've been a gun pointed at me by my own father, been threatened by my own father and all. Like I said, I mean, like I tell people, y'all think I put the shit that I put on my story on Instagram, but like I said, like for attention, but y'all don't know, y'all don't know what I go through IRL wise. Y'all don't know what I go through. I don't know what y'all go through. Y'all don't know what I go through, man. Just because I said okay, cool, but like I said already in the beginning of the stream, I don't tell y'all everything.
And the one thing that always gets me is when people say, "Well, why didn't he say anything? We would have helped out and this and that third." I was like, "Well, when the person did say something about it, y'all picked at him.
Exactly. That's how it was with me. That's how it was. Cause when I post stuff on my story, what I'm going through, or basically having like an anxiety attack or depression or anything like that, these same people on Instagram saying that, "Oh, I'm here for you. You can talk to me," and then next day, the same people that said that, you try to reach out to them, they act like they never said it. That's why I don't like reaching out to people, man. Cause they'll play fake. They'll literally play fake on you, dog.
That's why you go out to. That's why you talk to the ones that actually that you know that'll be there. When I noticed that when I saw you put your times on Facebook or whatever, I'll be asking you, "Hey man, you all right, man? You good?" Because sometimes I think I'm the problem. I'm like, man, maybe I'm the reason why I made him this way. But let me express how I feel to him, so I get some clarification. And when you told me that, nah, man, I'm just going through a lot of stuff. It happens. If you see that, just ignore it. But don't ever think that you're the problem. I'm like, hey, man, I want to make sure, man, because I don't want to be the reason why I cause them your anxieties and stuff like that. Cause at times when you putting yourself on, you putting your titles on, I'm like, I be thinking, the first thing I'm thinking about, man, maybe I'm the problem. I always do that. Basically blaming myself.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be a minute before I start back streaming again. Pretty much be my last time for at least for now, at least. I don't know when I'm gonna go back to regular schedule, but if I don't finish the Doom game and my Game Pass run out, oh well, I don't even care anymore. It is what it is. I just don't give a shit. Like I said, bro, life is more important than a fucking video game, bro. I'm not even wanna stream no fucking game. Like I said, Veronica's hurting, the kid's hurting, I'm hurting. Anybody that's friends with him, I'm pretty sure they hurting too.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do my stream today. Most of the time I was up asleep, but I was going, let me just pour off because I don't want to be in the middle of streaming while you streaming going on. And it's like, I'll just wait till I put my whole 100% into your stream, try to do my own thing.
Nah, bro, you good, bro.
It's the least I can do. I mean,
you good.
Even though I'm battling the not working now, so
Yeah.
I had to switch to my other router. Because my AC one can't acting weird. I guess because my new router is Wi-Fi 7, my other one's Wi-Fi 6. What's up, Travis? I mean, yeah, it's black man.
But yeah, I'm still streaming Rage. I was waiting on you too, but we all gave our thoughts. Veronica came up here not too long ago and you came in. Anything you want to share in the stream, bro?
Well, all I gotta say is that man was like a brother to all of us, especially me, because he knew damn well we could talk shit together and nobody get offended. I just wish that he would have reached out more. And my phone is dying. This is great. You see there?
You see that, Rage, man? I think his phone.
Yeah, he said his phone was dying.
Yeah. I'll wait for him. All you gotta do is just put the phone on the charger or some shit. Like I said, just give me probably a couple of days or a week or two or something. I should be back in the right mind state. And if I'm not, then to be honest with you, it's probably because, like I said, though, man. Like I said, dog, I'm just done with this shit, man. I'm just done with this shit. We lost a fucking friend, bro. Like I said, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this back and forward with people on this little internet shit. Knowing that I'm not the one that caused it, that's the funny part. I don't even cause it. They're the ones that cause it. That's the crazy part. But like I said, at this point, I'm just not feeding onto it. I'm done trying to feed onto that shit, because the more time I feed on it, it's like that's what they want, you know? But apparently, quote unquote, by many people, apparently I'm a quote unquote bad friend, apparently. Or basically, I treat friends like garbage, apparently. I don't know how, but I don't even care, dog. I know who got love for me, and I know who don't. I'd rather be surrounded by people that actually have love for me. And he was one of the people, as y'all see on my screen, had love. Just like I had love for him. Like I said, I'm gonna continue playing Call of Duty for you. Cause like I said, that's how I met you, and honestly, I'm not gonna end that legacy off. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be continuously playing all the future Call of Duties for him. I'm doing it for him. Like I say, I may not be good and the best like him, but I'm gonna get there eventually. And even if I do start a clan again for Call of Duty, probably just gonna name it. I'm probably gonna most likely name it after him. that he named his YouTube and his TikTok Top Rebel. I'm gonna name it after. I'm gonna name his user from his platform after him. So I would say this: rest easy. Rest easy and keep watch of all of us, bro. You wanna continue. But yeah, you go ahead, continue, Rage. Hold on, Rage, you get me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear myself though, but
Yeah, I ain't gonna be talking for too long. But all I really gotta say is, man, this is just one of those situations where I can only say, if y'all really need somebody to talk to and be there just to fucking listen, bro, don't be afraid of reaching out. It sucks to just be dealing with options and bullshit on your own. Because then you start getting in your head, you feel like you ain't worth nothing, you're just a bother to somebody. But I guarantee there's at least one friend or one guy out there that's willing to listen to what you gotta say and listen to your story. You know, Justice was a good dude. He's like an older brother to a lot of us that have been, playing games for 10 plus years with him. This information sucks to hear, but at the same time, I am just glad that he's not suffering the way he was. Because honestly, I'd rather him be at peace than to be suffering in a body that he has no control over.
Yeah.
That part fucking sucked. Now, a lot of people may notice that I talk without much emotion in it because, yeah, it hurts, but for me, I'm not really that fucking emotional. But I lost a motherfucker that was just like my brother, man. His wife lost her husband. His kids lost a father. But it's all our job to keep his memory alive. Even if we gotta talk a little shit here and there. Yeah. Alright. That's all I gotta say for now. Yeah, man.
Anybody, what's it called? Law and Print. I got something to say before I end the stream, man.
All I can say is the short amount of time I met Justice, he seems like a very chill dude. Like Like I said, he had me on the floor laughing. We were having a good time, played the games a little bit together. Like I said, I just wish I could spend more time with him.
Well, all I can say is rest in peace, Justice. That's all I can say. But I'm gonna take me a long nap because this is that's too much stressful. I'll just stress myself all over this. But okay, that's how I'm going.
It's gonna be hard, bro. Oh man. It's gonna be hard to let this man go, bro. Shit ain't right, bro. It's not. I know you won't. I know you wouldn't want to see me crying like this, dog. It's hard, man. Oh shit. I'm gonna do like a little anime picture collage with him and shit. All the anime characters that's basically like him. Oh.
I was gonna say, yeah, maybe that posted in there. That'll be a good way to. That'll be a good way to like.
I know, man.
Express.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to do it right now. Like I said, I'm gonna have this uploaded on YouTube, posted on YouTube, added on my highlight. Well, I don't know, cause they doing some weird shit with the highlights on Twitch. So I'm probably just gonna post it on YouTube and some shit.
Yeah, because right now they say you can't go over 100 hours, so.
Yeah. But I'm gonna end it off. With this. I got you, Jay, bro. But I'm gonna end it off with this song that Prince got. Let me find it. Put it on. Wait, where you send it at again?
I sent it to the Facebook group that we're in.
Oh, you put it in the group?
Yeah. This was we're already there anyway.
Alright. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll play this song.